COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by newly discovered coronavirus. The first confirmed case was announced in the Philippines on January 30, 2020, with a 38-year-old female from Wuhan tested positive from novel coronavirus. The Philippine government mounted multi-sectoral response to COVID-19 through Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Disease headed by the Department of Health. The Philippines implemented various actions such as community quarantine in Metro Manila as well as Luzon and the other parts of the country. This affects the society, especially education. Because of this, students need to conquer 3 mountains. The first one is the hill of new education modalities. Next is the mountain of household problems. Lastly, they need to reach the peak of personal difficulties to see the mind-blowing and heartwarming view of success. In order to see the beautiful view of success, students should first climb the hill of new education modalities. This includes online learning where students and teachers communicate using gadgets such as cell phones, iPads, laptops, etc. Modular learning where activities and quizzes are given through printed modules, and blended learning is a combination of 2 modalities. This new learning is good, for it helps us students to recalibrate our minds again even if there's still a pandemic. But the problem is that there's a lot of distractions that students like me are facing right now, like TikTok, Netflix, YouTube, and Facebook. We tend to watch movies and K-pop videos or scrolling and sharing memes at Facebook rather than accomplishing our daily tasks at class. Plus, the low internet connectivity that students always experience in attending, doing, and passing their assignments. So, they cannot fully understand what the teachers are talking about or what are the lessons all about. Sometimes they are just passing, but they are not learning. Next is the household problems. One of the difficulties that students are facing right now is the household problems, balancing their time in doing household chores and accomplishing their assignments at online class or doing modular activities. In quite some time, students feel isolated, for they feel that they are not free and that all the problems in their life bounce back to their minds again, like family and financial problems, like especially those who are suffering from coronavirus, and those guardians or parents that lost their jobs. Because of this, students feel depressed, and I myself experienced this. But later on, I have realized that no, not today I kneel. For tomorrow, I will move my wings and fly. The pandemic has presented limitless challenge to the nations about the impacts of personal, household, and new learning modalities to students and families. Let me share this wonderful story of mine. This happens September of this year, when lots of assignments bombarded me, and I had doubts in myself and my capabilities. I once questioned God if I can live this academic life, or if I can give my family a better life in the future, given that I have committed so many mistakes in my entire life. As I was in the 4 corners of my room, I remembered how Kim Namjoon, the leader of the famous boy group BTS, makes my heart beat so fast, and how he made me cry that time. I remembered how Kim Namjoon, leader of the famous boy group BTS, makes my heart beat so fast, and how he made me cry that time. He said at his speeches that if Kim Namjoon could be Kim Namjoon, if BTS could be BTS, then each and every one of you could be yourselves too. Maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. I am who I am today with all my faults. Tomorrow, I may be a tiny bit wiser, but that's me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars into constellations of my life. BTS is not just a simple boy group from Korea. They are the new generation's empowerment. They inspire a lot of people, especially the youth, with their music, personalities, and experiences. In conclusion, this pandemic is maybe hard to handle, but I should always trust the plans of God for me, and I should always trust myself first, to light up like a dynamite and burn like a fire. Because no matter happens, even if I shed myself with blood, sweat, and tears, I am eternally bulletproof, and I will wait for my own spring to come. Like an echo in the forest, the day will come back. As if nothing happens. Life goes on. Life still goes on.